All right, good morning, Aquarius. Let's see where we go. This is a little bonus reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what wants to come through for you. Let's see where we go, Aquarius. Feel free to swap around these energies. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't, okay? Some of this message may not apply to you at all, so use your intuition, please. Look at this. Ace of Cups, the yin energy coming right out. Beautiful. Tribe. Aquarian energy really is so connected to the collective. And it is, oh wow, look at this, yin yang. Seriously, I don't recall getting these two cards together within a 4-card pull here. And the fates. Wow. So some of you could be connecting with a divine partner. Some of you, it's like destined and fated to go down. Over the next couple weeks in my astrology groups, I'm going to be looking at something called secondary progressions in birth charts, progressing your birth charts, which really talks about your internal growth, but it's also used as predictive astrology to predict when big things happen. So if you want to jump onto my astrology groups, there's links below: regular astrology, birth chart astrology, and twin flame astrology. If you are dealing with a twin flame connection, this does feel to me like it's part of a bigger thing. So what I mean by that is some of you are coming into union with a divine partner, and a lot of other divine partners are coming into union at the same time. This isn't really a personal thing. It is, but in terms of the timing of it, it just feels like there's a lot coming together here. I've been talking a lot about Lionsgate, which is 8/8, August 8th. And it keeps showing up in the readings. We'll see if it shows up in this reading in terms of timing. But this feels to me like there's purposeful union, purposeful connection around that time. So this is fated and destined. This is one of those things. I also talk a lot about your spiritual blueprint, like the roadmap that you've created for yourself. There are certain challenges and joys on a spiritual blueprint, and union is definitely one of them. Okay, that's a big deal. So let's see what the reading shows. Aquarius, what is going on for you? Yin and yang. Wow. Okay. Part of a larger collective here. I think you know that. If you're part of a if you're having a spiritual awakening, or your partner is having a spiritual awakening or something like that, this is part of a larger collective that is also doing the same thing. I'll try to get timing around this. It could be different for each one of you though. So let's just see what we can do. Okay. So underneath, wow, Ace of Wands. There's yang energy again. That this card is the Ace of Wands. That's the Ace of Cups. Very masculine, feminine energy, right? Yin yang. Page of Wands, King of Wands, 7 of Cups, Queen of Swords, and the 8 of Wands. Look at this. There's the Empress, divine feminine energy. So I feel like I'm talking to Aquarians who are aware of their spiritual awakening. I don't know. You could be different for each one of you. Divine feminine is the lead in terms of a spiritual, the spiritual part of a connection. Divine masculines are the physical lead. This does say to me that there's some clarity needed by the masculine. The masculine may be very confused at this moment, not sure what to do. I like this feminine energy about like very clear. Lots of communication coming through. This could be coming through in dreams. It could be coming through any kind of meditation that you might employ. But I just feel like there's some kind of idea possibly occurring to the masculine. Okay, possibly. And there's a lot of conversation. So it's almost like this person, if you are the divine feminine, your partner is having a lot of wow, awakening moments here. and they want to share what's going on with them. They want to share all these ideas. They want to tell you what's happening. Knight of Pentacles. Let's see what so the cards that are underneath, what's going on subconsciously or what's going on in the quantum field. So there could be a lot of conversation in the quantum field here. Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Oh, look at that, making it real. The Virgo energy right around that Ace of Pentacles. I love it. Knight of Pentacles is Virgo, and so is the Hermit. And they're all earth energy. This is about planting the seeds or making it real. We do have a full moon in Capricorn later this month, which I can talk more about. Let's see. Sun, Nine of Wands, Emperor. There's Leo and Aries energy. Fire energy. Interesting. Sagittarius energy. Knight of Wands, Six of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. It just feels to me like Aquarius, you are somebody who is really, really having both of these things together. So this can be you. This can be an internal integration of your masculine and feminine, where the feminine says, okay, this is my spiritual path, and I'm aware of that. The masculine part of you says, okay, how can I make this real? How can I plant the seeds for the future? This is Virgo energy. So it feels to me like some of you are awakening to your spiritual healing gifts, Reiki, or some kind of energy work, some kind of intuitive work, maybe even communication, intuitive storytelling, or something like that that's helping other people. This is about being a guide. And a lot of you on my channel are, shamans and mystics and guides. A lot of you are. And this says to me that the twin that is making something physical, spiritual, planting it in the earth, making something real. So, like I said, this could be an integration of your masculine and feminine inside. We all have masculine and feminine inside. And this can be you saying, okay, I'm seeing what my spiritual life is or my spiritual gifts are. Now I want to plant them in my reality. Okay. And it does feel to me like this is stemming from patterns. So some of you could be waking up to patterns in your life. Oh, wow, I keep choosing narcissistic partners. Oh, wow, I keep running away from success. The thing is, if you're really wanting to manifest something in the universe, manifest something right in front of you, you must be on the same wavelength, literally, as that thing. So if you see success as something out there, if you see love as something out there, then you're really kind of like in awe of it. Like, oh, wow, wouldn't it be amazing to be, super successful in my work? Oh, wow, wouldn't it be amazing to be with the love of my life? If you cannot envision that, or if you're like terrified of that actually by being like, wow, it's so different than me, it's so not me, then you're not really going to be able to receive it. Do you see that? Like if it's totally not a big deal, like, oh yeah, I deserve to be loved. Of course I do. What are you talking about? Like, it's not really like, oh, wow, look at how that love would be. It'd be so different. That's why we are embodying what we want to create. That's why they say, be the thing you want to create, because then you'll be ready for it. Then you'll be open to it. Then you'll be on the same wavelength, quite literally. So if you want great love, you give yourself great love. If you want success, then you are open to being seen. You are open to putting yourself out there. You are open to those things. If you're not open to that, and I've come across quite a number of folks in my business class who are like, oh, no. I don't want to be seen doing this. I just want to do this. And Aquarius, I think as one of the signs of big picture thinking and forward progress and transformation and innovation, that we need to put ourselves out there in order to serve. And so that's a thing that you'll see people in various degrees or various levels of success in their lives, and they kind of hit a wall because, well, if I do more, then I'm going to be vulnerable. I'll have to be open. I'll be open to people criticizing me. I'll be open to haters on the internet. I'll be open to whatever. I'll be open to making mistakes. People will see it. If you're not able to do that, then your success is going to be limited. Success requires risk. Love requires risk. And I do feel like some of you either are dealing with a person, if this is a love relationship we're talking about, some of you are dealing with a person who is having that problem, right? Your divine partner or is having that problem of being choosing to be vulnerable, choosing to be open to love, choosing to do that maybe because of being depleted by previous relationships, or there's something here about them being afraid to make that transition. And if you said to them, well, I think you're afraid of being vulnerable, they might not really see that. But if they're really clinging to a comfort zone that isn't really love, but it's like they've made a choice for second best. Now that could be you or that could be your partner. Somebody's made a choice. This is my second choice, not my first choice. I'm making a choice for a relationship with my second choice. If someone has done that, I feel like that's coming around for reevaluation. Okay. And it's like, okay, there's the choice between being super happy or dealing with these same patterns over and over again. I do want to take action. Here's the masculine and feminine, yin and yang, right here. And there's a lot of conversation going on in the spiritual realm between the two of you. And there's going to need somebody is going to need to take a big risk, whether that's you or the divine partner or both. Some of you are going to really have to jump the chasm. And in order to employ your spiritual gifts, in order to be a success in the world, some of you have to really jump that chasm and be out there as a healer, as a shaman, or a mystic, or a teacher, a spiritual teacher, guide, really putting it out there. And it's going to take some effort. This Knight of Pentacles is like, yeah, you're going to need to put in effort in order to plant this seed, Ace of Pentacles. And the aces are just potential, right? Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups there, Ace of Wands again, Ace of Pentacles. It's like the bat and the ball, right? It's just potential. Until the bat hits the ball, nothing happens. Which is why so many people don't like baseball. I love baseball. But it's just the potential of something. Like the ball, all the pitches, you can do all the kinds of pitches you want, but if that bat doesn't hit that ball, nothing happens. And you may say, well, if that bat doesn't hit the ball, I strike him out. That's something, right? Yes. But it's not this kind of thing. This kind of thing is an interaction between two people. When someone gets struck out, they go back to the dugout. They're not in play. When someone is, I won't go down the road further with baseball, I promise. But I'm just saying to you that this feels like the bat needs to hit the ball. In order for this situation to be in play, there needs to be both sides employing their kinetic energy or their potential energy. The Ace of Cups is receptive energy. The Divine Feminine is receptive energy. Are you open to the risk? That's the action by the feminine. Are you open to the risk of receiving this kind of divine love? Or is it like out there? Is it something that, I feel like I'll never get, or I don't deserve, or something like that? So it's time to receive it. The masculine energy, it's time to put one foot in front of the other. It's time to take action and walk down this path. This goes from page to king. So this is like, while you're on this path, you move from this very sort of childlike energy into a king, because you're willing to put one step in front of the other. So I'm seeing here that the reason this is happening is the fates. This is on task. This is on the plan, on the spiritual blueprint for the two of you to come together. This is on the spiritual blueprint. And it's not solely about love energy or, 1 + 1 = 5. It's definitely true that there's this kinetic pow energy between the two of you, but there's also lighting up that that power is going to be helpful to other people. And so I feel like Archangel Michael is moving this forward at a terrific clip. The masculine may be nervous. The feminine may also be nervous. There's something here about, I don't know if I could do this. I don't know if I can handle this. I don't know if I can leave another situation to go into this. I don't know if I can be seen. I don't know. There's a lot of that. I even see some running away here with this Knight of Wands and some anxiety with this 9 of Swords. Knight of Wands, 9 of Swords. This 9 of Wands. So we got a lot of 9s here. 8, 9 of Wands. We're kind of coming to the end of a cycle. Talk to me about the 9 of Wands. 2 of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. 4 of Wands. Page of Pentacles. This is about learning something new. So this is not about sleepwalking through a relationship. This is not about doing the same thing as you've always done. This is about doing it differently. Completely differently. This relationship will demand that you do things differently. Demand it. And there's a lot of unconditional love here between the two of you. There's, let's see, where's that little deck? Right here. A lot of unconditional love and a lot of unconditional support for each other. One of you is the spiritual leader, the divine feminine. The masculine is the one who needs to take an action in the 3D world. The spiritual leader, divine feminine, needs to be open and have that action of receiving, be able to receive love. Can you take a compliment? If you can't receive a compliment, how are you going to receive unconditional love? Think about it. Okay. Okay. Karmic purge. Mirror reflections. Open your heart. Set loving boundaries. That's something for the divine feminine right there. Increase your frequency. Higher consciousness awareness. Higher conscious awareness. And reunion. Reconciling differences. So Aquarius, this is on your path. Let me look at timing a little bit. You go back over there. This is on your path. In time for Christmas. 6 months, within this next 6 months, this is going to be unfolding. So let's see how this goes. It makes me feel a little bit like, this is a bonus reading. So I'm saying to you that this Aquarius, this is likely to show up over the next 9 weeks. So by the time we get to Lionsgate, this is going to have started. Okay, this is going to have started. So let's see where we're going. I'll look at what you don't see coming and get some guidance for you. We'll see how it unfolds. Link is below if you want to continue on with me, Aquarius. I'll see you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.